Hi, I'm Alice Ritchie, CLA Land Use Policy Advisor. We're already starting to see the impacts of climate change, and the issue of how to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, also known as GHG, is rising rapidly up the government's agenda. Agriculture currently accounts for around 10% of the UK's GHG emissions, and Environment Secretary Michael Gove announced in November last year that DEFRA is beginning work on a farm emissions reduction plan to address this issue. We have a real chance to think about how we can build climate change resilience into our businesses to make sure we are ready to adapt to this new landscape. We also have a unique opportunity to be a world leader in showcasing how rural businesses can play their part in the battle against climate change. Responding to the public debate on the land use sector's contribution, the CLA has outlined 3 standout priorities. The first, global emissions reductions need to happen across the economy. The second, farmers and landowners have options to reduce their emissions. And the third is adaptation to climate change. GHG emissions are likely to increase to 14% by 2030 as other sectors decarbonise. Reducing emissions while we keep our supermarket shelves stocked will be a huge challenge, but there are a number of ways that farmers and landowners can start to reduce their emissions. Lots of our CLA members are already making serious efforts to reduce their GHG emissions voluntarily through increased productivity and sustainable farm management practices. These are the types of businesses that are at the forefront of tackling climate change. 9 of the 10 warmest years for the UK have occurred since 2002, and average UK temperatures have risen by 0.8 degrees Celsius since the 1970s. Even if global emissions of greenhouse gases fall rapidly, it's likely we will still be experiencing wetter winters, drier summers, more severe and frequent weather events like drought and flooding, and an increased risk of new pests and diseases. The CLA is making it a priority that the government must look at incentivising measures to adapt to climate change and ensure the agriculture sector is resilient. To find out about the risks and opportunities climate change presents to landowners, book your place at the CLA's Summit, Climate Change, Risk or Opportunity, on the 2nd of July 2019. There are many opportunities open to landowners and farmers to build climate change resilience, and you also need to be aware of the risks. With spaces for the CLA's Climate Change Summit filling up fast, to make a booking you can follow the link on screen or call Tahiri McLaren Brown on the number below.